Afternoon baseball.
Let's play ball.
Settling in now, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, the second
Ready
baseman,
with the first pitch.
number
Here it comes.
27.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games. The win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Number 3.
And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
And there's out number 2. Josh Bell, the next to hit.
Third.
No one aboard for him,
baseman.
and 2 gone here in the first. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Wakes him up for strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail it here. Standing in, Adam Miller. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Polanco. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Here's Starling Marte, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Here's Gregory
Batting
Polanco.
fifth, the right fielder.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Polanco is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Tucker. He'll
Leading
get
up,
us going in the home
Pirates,
half of inning number 3.
The left fielder, number 5.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Up next for the Buccos, Jacob Stallings, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Stallings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Fouled away.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away. You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if you throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Stepping in, Kevin Newman, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
27.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Tyon is off at first with 2 away. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Ball to strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Hit to third. Davis grabs it cleanly. McNeil at second to finish off the force play, and that retires the. Digging in, Adam Miller comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hot shot to third.
Come on.
Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Digging in, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Slow roller out to short. Gonna be a tough play, and they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first. First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 55.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Under it, Lagares, and there's one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Ready with another 0-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower.
Third baseman.
Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Pirates leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. So striding forward now, Gregory Polanco. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Hit hard on the ground to second. McNeil takes it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Tucker, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. A base hit in his first trip. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Elias Diaz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Pirates. Number 32.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Diaz.
0-1 is his splitter that misses for the first ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 3-0. Striding in, Kevin Newman. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Second baseman. Number 27.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Riding in once again, number 3. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 3.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks
now
up to this point.
First
so
baseman.
he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
No balls and a strike to count. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0.
Your
Chad
attention,
Kuhl
please.
is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39.
Next
Chad
up from New York, Adam Miller.
Kuhl.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. That's popped up. Newman backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Starling Marte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Rounded up the first baseline.
Marte.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out
Now
of the
batting,
inning.
third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Colin.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
1 out, nobody on. On the ground over to first. Backhanded. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So stepping in, Gregory Polanco. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Polanco.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error.
Batter.
And next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Tucker. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. And he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here's another 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They're down 4. Digging in to try it again, Jacob Stallings. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Your
Pablo
attention,
Reyes
please.
will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher
Pirates.
here.
Number 15.
Weak roller right side. Played on the backhand. As we take a look at his numbers,
Now
a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's you might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done,
for this
and they should be very happy with this performance.
Victorious New York
4-2,
Mets.
the final score.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
From the borough of Queens. Into the box now, Trey Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the
Leading
lights.
off for the Nationals, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at his homestand.
Count is 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. And not a bad ball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. In now for Washington, Anthony Rendon. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Another 0-2 coming. And he watches a splitter for a called 3rd strike, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Juan Soto to the plate now. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Astudillo waits on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Michael Conforto. He's definitely known for that sweet left-handed swing in the top of the order. But he's no slouch defensively as well, showing the ability to come in on baseballs, make diving catches, and throw guys out at the plate.
Popped him up. Davis has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 down. Standing in, Adam Miller. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested.
Take a look, find it.
Days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror.
The
You're
batter,
playing for
number
way
one.
more.
Shortstop.
Especially the way this team is
Ahmed.
underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Stepping into the box,
Leading off
Kurt
for the
Suzuki.
Nationals.
7, 8,
catcher,
9, bottom
number
of the order
28,
set to go here in the
Kurt
third. Now a
Suzuki.
fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. Hit to first. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Got it right there. Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible,
Batting it.
and feed it into the
right
opposite field for a base hit.
Gerardo.
0-1 the count.
All right.
Suzuki gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Steven
Alonso is there, and he has it for the out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lagares is under it, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. In now is Adam Eaton.
Leading off for
Here
Washington,
comes the first pitch.
the center fielder, number 2, Adam.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Eaton stands 5'9" as you see him in the left-handed box. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The third base,
First
number
pitch
6,
on its way.
Anthony.
A strike taken up in the zone. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there. 2 down. So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball that
And
time.
a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Howie Kendrick. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Howie.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter.
Ryan
Popped up.
Zimmerman.
Miller is there to make the play as Zimmerman's gone on just 1 pitch. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this
number
starter.
28, Kurt
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 2-0. Now at the plate, Adam Miller. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Miller.
Strasburg comes set. First pitch on the way. In the air out to left. Soto coasts under it. 1 out. In is Gerardo Parra.
Leading off for Washington.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there to try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Steven Strasburg comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Steven Strasburg is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Astudillo has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. Into the box, Adam Eaton. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Howie Kendrick as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Kendrick.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Behind 0-2 now. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Howie Kendrick is the second out in the 7th inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Striding into the box, Adam Miller. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when the guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire
At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. A
Leading off
hit
from
in
the
2
Nationals,
tries so far.
the catcher.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Astudillo is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cabrera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For the Nationals, number 13. Asdrubal.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. He enters play here at 288. 7 homers and 16 RBIs. Left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down. Striding in now for the Nats, Trey Turner. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. No balls and 1 strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
1-1-1.
Hit back up the middle. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, man, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long ball.
1-1-1.
Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 4-0 the score tonight. The Metropolitans took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
For the victorious
Miller
New York Mets,
notches his
4
third
runs
win
on
of the
6
year,
hits,
and
no
it's a
errors.
dandy,
They
a
left
complete
6 men
game,
on base.
3-hit performance. Steven Strasburg pitched well, allowing only.
A young pitcher is called into his manager's office after a notable performance. A pitcher receives kudos from his coach after a memorable appearance.
Friday Night Baseball from
Play ball.
digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the
Leading up
bottom half
for
of the
the
first.
Royals, the shortstop,
And a fastball
Adalberto
close, but ultimately
Mondesi.
ruled a ball 1-0. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck is Alex Gordon.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he is in at third base as the Royals are in business here with a leadoff triple.
batting
Here's
second,
the first pitch
the
to him.
left fielder,
And a ball,
Alex
1-0.
One ball, no
Gordon.
strike.
And it's fouled away. Fastball just missed above the zone.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Mondesi, the runner at third with no outs. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Salvador Perez is someone that's trying to work through some stuff right now.
Batting third,
Watching his last game,
the
he went
second
0 for
baseman,
4, and it just
Wick.
looks like he's out of sync right now.
Merrifield.
Maybe this game is the game that gets him going. One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes,
Batting
but he
fourth,
really made that guy
the
on the mound
designated
work
hitter,
for it. And when you're
Jorge.
doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on
Soler.
how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Ready on 0-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for Kansas City. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He's set to
Leading
lead
up
off
for
the
the
whole
Royals,
half of the 2nd.
the third baseman, Hunter.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Conforto racing back, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to 2nd now with nobody out.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about
Batting
it. 8
sixth,
games. Now,
the
man,
catcher,
we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball swung on and hit fouled off to the right for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way. Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And I'm locking in on Ahmed Rosario today, fielding the shortstop position for his team. This is a guy that's still a work in progress, a young ball player on both the offensive and defensive side, but he can wow you. This guy can go in the hole, and he's got a plus arm from shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario brings it in, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now for Kansas City, number 9. Runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Number 9.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Royals. So next to the plate for the Royals, number 11, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
11.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Adalberto Mondesi swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. So digging in now, Alex Gordon.
Now
first time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready now, Whit Merrifield. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The second baseman.
We're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit on the ground to third. And there's one away. One away for the Royals here in the 4th.
Now back.
And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit
Jorge
next.
Soler.
Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Trying to send them packing for the second time. Fouled off.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The next 0-2. Fouled away.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Conforto has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. So coming to the plate, Jorge Bonifacio.
Now
he got on top of one and
the
was
right
a ground
fielder,
out victim last
Jorge
time.
Bonifacio.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
And now it'll kick around in the corner.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. A ball and a strike.
That's the ball.
The 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, number 11, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adalberto Mondesi. And Dan he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, their 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though, and we'll see if it happens.
The left fielder, number 4.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Lagares is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Whit Merrifield. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. 0-1 the count. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
So he sets him down swinging. Whit Merrifield goes down for the second out here in the bottom half.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done.
Still
a lot of game left in this one.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding his zone.
Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Royals leave 1. So striding in, Hunter Dozier. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1. One man gone now for KC.
Now
batting.
Catcher.
And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 is taken high above the zone.
1-2.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely,
Now
man. He's been
batting,
throwing it
right
by
fielder.
guys the entire game. But that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Now batting.
Into the number 9. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Back-to-back. Stepping up now, number 11. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Number
It
11.
doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1 and 2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In now, Adalberto Mondesi.
The shortstop.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Left side, but well fouled. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the guy on.
Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. KC down in order. They're down by a touch.
Your
Edwin
attention,
Diaz
please.
will come on now as he'll be appearing.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory.
The
If it
final
were
line
only
score for
always
our
that
ball
easy,
game
right?
tonight.
A
was a
7-0
victorious-
shutout final score. Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Adam Miller gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough
Leading
to
off
earn the
tonight
win.
for Cleveland.
We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll manage to hop over the wall. He'll be at second to start the game on a ground rule double.
Batting second.
Grounder down the line at third. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first.
This ball's down, and that keeps bringing a run. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time. So they're off to a flying start in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Another 0-2 home. Fouled away. Kipnis aboard here at first with nobody out.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Here's another 0-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
2 strikes.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance. Into the box, Roberto Perez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Roberto.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases. striding in for the Indians,
Leading
Jordan
off for the
Luplow.
Indians,
Not the
right
shiniest
fielder,
of batting
8.
average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. No balls and a strike to count. Pitch on the way. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And I want to shine the light on Yoenis Cespedes, outfielder right here. The ability to play multiple positions in the outfield, both corners, and can dabble in center field as well. And newsflash, people, do not run on this guy. He has one of the best arms in the business.
Indians pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. One out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And that's the second out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose.
Belted high in the air out to left. Cespedes going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Down in order, go. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. And with one away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings, and you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division.
The batter, the shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out toward right field. Conforto is there, and he'll bring this one in. So bases are empty here with two gone.
Now
and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Miller. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Miller.
Hit on the ground to third.
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Here's Steve Pearce now, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Now in the box, Tyler Naquin. He singled his last time up.
Tyler Naquin.
In there, strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Line, but speared on a hop. Speared on the dive. What a play. Digging in now, Roberto Perez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Roberto Perez.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Stepping in, Adam
The pitcher,
Miller,
number
as he's got a
44.
chance to tie this ball
Adam
game up with that equalizing
Miller.
run just 90 feet away at third. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one, and one of the big factors.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone! And good for him. Adam Miller has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
The right
Ready with the
fielder,
first
number 8,
pitch. Here it comes.
Jordan.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little. 1-1-1. Here, I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Mike Clevenger.
Mike Clevenger.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman.
Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you check?
Field him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Now, Jason Kipnis,
Leading
1
off
for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a flare out toward right center. McNeil will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. In now for Cleveland, Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that misses for ball 1. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Now batting.
Here's Santana now. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning. Stepping into the box, Steve Pearce, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Too high. 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
So he sets him down swinging. Steve Pearce becomes the first out of the inning. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez.
Number 55.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. J.D. Davis is up off the bench as he'll be asked to go.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the
final line score for our ball game tonight.
3-2, the finish
for the
in tonight's
victorious
game.
New York Mets.
The New York Mets
3 runs
took
on
the lead in the
8
4th and
hits. No
held
errors.
on until
They
the
left
end.
12 men on
Adam
base.
Miller earns his 5th winner of the year as
Time
he
of the
struck
ball
out
game,
13
2 hours
in this
and
one.
54
Seth
minutes.
Lugo wraps it up for the save.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.